The air is thick, suffocating, a heavy blanket of silence draped over this forsaken place. I stand here, in the dim light of a world that has turned its back on humanity, where the echoes of laughter are drowned by the whispers of despair. Can you hear it? The haunting melody of a song that lingers in the shadows, a dirge for the forgotten, a chilling reminder of a history stained with blood. Strange fruit, they said, hanging from the trees, swaying gently in the breeze, a grotesque ornamentation of a twisted reality. Do you see it? The stark contrast of life and death, the vibrant greens of the leaves, the deep browns of the earth, and there, amidst it all, the sickly sweet scent of decay. What a cruel joke, nature playing its hand as if to mock us. Strange fruit, indeed, the remnants of innocence, the echoes of laughter turned to screams, the cries of anguish that reverberate through the ages. It's not just fruit, it's a testament, a symbol of a struggle that refuses to be buried beneath the weight of time. I can feel it, the weight of history pressing down on my chest, squeezing the breath from my lungs. Each heartbeat is a reminder, a drumbeat of sorrow that resonates through my very being. I want to scream, to shout into the void, to unleash the fury that churns inside me like a tempest. But what good would it do? The world has grown deaf to the cries of the fallen, blind to the truth that stares us in the face. They say ignorance is bliss, but what a wretched bliss it is, to live in a bubble, untouched by the atrocities that mar the fabric of our existence. Do you know the stories? The tales of those who dared to dream, to hope, only to have their lives extinguished like a candle snuffed out in the dark. They were not just names in a history book, not mere statistics to be forgotten. They were flesh and blood, hearts beating with passion, souls yearning for freedom. And yet, here we are, standing in the aftermath, surrounded by the remnants of their struggle, the echoes of their pain. Strange fruit, they said, as if reducing their lives to mere objects, as if stripping away their humanity with every word. I want to rage against this injustice. I want to claw at the walls of indifference that surround us, to tear down the barriers that separate us from the truth. But what can one voice do in a world so steeped in silence? What can one heart, heavy with sorrow, accomplish against the tide of apathy? I feel like a lone candle flickering in the wind, battling against the darkness that threatens to consume me. But I will not be silenced. I will not stand idly by while the echoes of the past fade into oblivion. I will shout their names, call out their stories, and weave their memories into the very fabric of our existence. I will cry out for justice, for recognition, for the truth that has been buried beneath layers of silence. Strange fruit, they said, but I see more than that. I see lives cut short, dreams unfulfilled, a legacy of pain that demands to be acknowledged. The trees, they stand tall and proud, but they bear witness to a horror that no one dares to speak of. They have seen the darkness that lurks within the hearts of men, the cruelty that knows no bounds. They have felt the weight of despair, the sting of loss, and yet they remain, silent sentinels in a world that has turned away. I can almost hear their whispers, the rustling of leaves carrying the weight of secrets untold. They cry out for justice, for the souls that have been lost, for the strange fruit that hangs in the balance. And what of us? What are we doing to honor their memory? Are we content to live in ignorance, to turn a blind eye to the suffering that surrounds us? Or will we rise? Will we stand? Will we shout into the void until our voices are hoarse and our hearts are raw? I can feel the fire igniting within me, a flame that refuses to be extinguished. I will not let their stories fade into the background, will not let their pain be forgotten. Strange fruit, they said, but I see the faces behind the shadows. I see the laughter that once filled the air, the dreams that danced like fireflies in the night. I see the love that was stolen, the lives that were shattered. and I will not rest until their stories are told. I will weave their pain into my own, carry it like a badge of honor, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. So let the world turn away, let them drown in their ignorance. I will stand here, a beacon of truth in a sea of lies, a voice for the voiceless, a champion for the fallen. I will not be silenced, will not be subdued, will not allow the echoes of the past to fade into the abyss. Strange fruit, they said, but I see the beauty in their struggle, the strength in their pain. I will carry their legacy forward, a flame that will never die, a truth that will never be buried. And as I stand here in this darkened world, I will shout their names, I will sing their songs, and I will ensure that the strange fruit they left behind is never forgotten.